This is my Makita planer. It's seen a lot of action over the years that I've had it. And this is probably the place where trouble happens a lot. You know, the planer doesn't have that blade. I'm sure if you've used the planer, you know what this is about. It's got the blade that rotates underneath here, right? It's supposed to take off the wood. And it's really easy for this wire to loop underneath it, and boom, it just cuts through it like it's nothing, as it should, because it's a powerful motor, sharp blade. I've already had to fix it once, and now I have to fix it again. I cut almost through the whole thing. So what I decided to do, and why you see the screws here, is this time I'm just going to take apart the handle and simply shorten the wire. So I'll cut it right here, insert it into the handle, and go from there. And I love the fact that they already foresaw this, right? This is why they include what I consider to be a lot of wire with this planer. So that's quite long. They knew this was going to happen. An injury like that to the wire is bound to happen when the planer is running. So it's quite easy once you take those 4 screws out. So you have one there, one there, one there, one there. And so once you get those out, just a little gentle prying with the screwdriver will take it apart. There we go. So we've got the contacts there. Quite a lot of dust, because this is, I've been using this quite a bit. Very useful for its purpose. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to loosen those screws, pry the wire through, cut it to the appropriate length, and terminate it there. I'm hoping I won't have to stick new terminals on the wires over here. We'll see, right? I have these kinds of terminals, but you know, you gotta crimp them on. It's harder than screwing them into something. So we'll see. Well, as it turns out, it's half and half. So the neutral wire goes to here, which means I can just screw it right into the contact, but the phase goes right through to this terminal. So yeah, I'll see if I can maybe crimp it inline, use an inline crimper somewhere here to do it. As it turns out, it's not that bad. This is the crimp that I need, and I have some crimps here that I can use, and I grabbed one. I tried it on, and thank goodness I tried it on, because it barely fit in on there. It just like squeaked in. Come on, focus on the screw, you silly thing. There we go. Barely squeaked, and it was right to the micron. So I'm glad that I have what's needed. I have the crimping tool as well, so we're gonna do this. So this is the old one, this is the new one. Crimped on. I ruined one of the crimps because I didn't use the right jaws on my crimper. Excuse me. It has interchangeable jaws, and ended up using these ones to get a good grip. Used these ones before, and that didn't seem to do a good job. Also tried these ones, not quite it. Well, the way I test and see that it's good is that I pull on the wire, right? And if it's holding, it's good. Now there's a bit of wire reveal there. Some purists will say that's not the right crimp head, but it's holding, and it's not going to be in contact with any other wires inside. So yeah, it'd be nice to have the exact perfect crimp head to use. This is what I had to work with. So now it's time to stick it back in there. It's back in, and the wires are fished through the handle. Attached here for safety with this rubber bend guard, or whatever it's called. And yeah, I'm not gonna test it just yet because well, I don't want to electrocute. Will shock myself, not electrocute. 620 watts, you're not gonna electrocute anything, but yeah. So, well, why not? Let's see. It's working just fine. Good. Time to put the handle cover back on, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm left with this scrap piece of wire that I maybe can use for some odd repairs around the house, so I'll keep that. This is the remains of the job, which go into the recycling bin for plastic and metal. And then we have this puppy here, which is working just fine. Back in business.